Actually, I think I have 2 weapons to pick up. I also have those beans that I need to get. Am I right? Oh, no. No, I just have 1 to get. I think, oh, no, it does generate beams. What am I saying? You can tell it's getting late in the night. I'm starting to get a little loopy. Little bit. Just a little bit. I might have to just pick up this power-up and then save and then start my stream again another time. I may not do the Wily fight tonight. I'm enjoying this, but I also know I need to get my 7 hours of sleep. And I don't just mean because that's a good idea. I mean, medically, I actually need to for my own health. Retro Plus. God, this must have been so hard on the NES. Dude, you seriously have no idea. And here's the thing that made it insane for me. I started out with Mega Man 2 like most people did. And I enjoyed the hell out of that game. So then I went and rented Mega Man, and it didn't have passwords. And I was like, what the frick? I have to do this in one sitting with no passwords, and I can't save anything? So you better believe when I rented the Nintendo for that weekend, I left that Nintendo on day and night. And I was looking up tricks. And I mean, I know that there wasn't internet and game facts back in the day like that, but any Nintendo Power issues I had, I was scouring through them, trying to find ways to do things. I was talking to people who'd played Mega Man at school. I was just like, whatever I gotta do. And I found out about the pause trick for the Yellow Devil, and that made my life so much easier. I actually did beat Mega Man on the NES back in the day with no save states. It was a chore, but there are certain things that you get better at with practice. Like this section, for example. And these invisible blocks, for example. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These invisible blocks are actually preferable to the ones in Iceman's stage. Those ones are the real pain. I should try it one day. Play it authentically. No save sounds fun, I guess. Well, I don't know if fun is the right word. If you like a challenge. Now, let me stop for a second and say this. If you've ever watched anybody stream I Wanna Be the Guy or Battle Kid in the Fortress of Peril, it's not hard like that. Okay, you can beat this Mega Man game with no saves. It can be done. You do the robot bosses in the right order. You use all their weapons to work your way through Wily's Fortress. You can do it without saves or continues or passwords. It isn't impossible. It's not I Want to Be the Guy impossible. It's doable. So, on a scale of like, let's say 1 is just stupidly easy and 10 is Battle Kid or I Want to Be the Guy, Mega Man without save states is like a 6. You can do it. It can be done. You just have to commit yourself to it and prepare and do the bosses in the right order and memorize the patterns. And you gotta tweak it a little bit with the Yellow Devil using the pauses and using the electricity to pause death him, and you can do it. It can be done. Thank God they put passwords in the game after this, though. They learned. Ah, freaking lasers. Alright, switch back to the cut. I'm in the cut. I'm in the cut, about to tear ish up. Did I not hit a single one of those floating lasers? I think I missed them all. Alright, here we go. Gutsman, do your thing. Break those blocks. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay. I think I still gotta play it through to the end, though, to make it official. I don't think I have to fight the boss again. I don't remember for sure, but we'll find out. If I do, I do. To heck with it. I can't lose that item now that I have it. It's kind of nice that they don't make you fight a robot master to get it. Unlike the later games, everything you get has to come from a robot master. No exceptions. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Well, I shouldn't say that. The rush items, well, you do get them after you beat a boss, but they don't come from the boss. So, I don't know how you want to look at that. Rush weapons are kind of a separate category, all unto themselves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Floating platforms of death. Actually, that's really the Iceman ones. These are just hanging blocks of inconvenience. The floating platforms of death are the ones that shoot at you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Haha! Ran right by his ass. Oh, what did Retro say? I could probably beat the Game Boy versions comfortably. I love the Game Boy. Okay, dude, you were talking about Mega Man 6 being a hard boxed complete game to get. Let me tell you, when I decided I wanted all of the Game Boy games complete in box, that was a mighty struggle. I don't recommend it to anyone. And it was a struggle like 7 or 8 years ago when I did it, and now it would just be ludicrously stupid. I'm not the kind of person who tells people to buy reprint boxes because those aren't authentic and they could be sold and passed off as authentic, and I really hate that. But for your personal private collection, I might advise people just to get the Game Boy games loose and make boxes yourself and mark them as repro boxes and never sell them to anybody. And if you were going to sell your collection, destroy those boxes first. But if you want to display pieces, that's what I would do, because spending the money to get Game Boy Mega Man games, especially 4 and 5 in the box, is a hard pill to swallow. I'm not even going to quote figures because it was stupid back then and it would be really stupid now. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I thought I timed that wrong. I was a little slow on the draw there. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, I do actually have to beat the boss again. I wasn't sure it would really make you do that, but I guess if it does, it does. So, what was the strategy for Elect Man? Oh yeah, Cut Man. And I already have the cut weapon, so let's just... Oh, well, it don't matter. I got all my weapons now, so I'm gonna stage select here.